everyone. As we all know, we celebrate Independence Day on 1947. We got independent on 1947. But the states that we all know now were initially not a part of India. Let us take a glimpse of the year 1947. British India was divided into British Indian provinces and princely states. The British provinces came directly under the control of the British government. There were several large and small states ruled by the princes, known as the princely states. The princes enjoyed their control over the internal affairs of their states. It was announced by the British that with the end of their rule in India, the rule on the princely states would also lapse. This meant that all around 565 princely states would become legally independent. The British gave them a choice to either join the Pakistan or Indian dominance or remain independent. The task to merge these states in India was given to the first Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister of Independent India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. It was a big challenge for him. He tried to convince them by invoking a feel of patriotism in them and sometimes by threatening them. It was a big challenge for him. He tried to convince them by invoking a feel of patriotism in them and sometimes by threatening them to forcefully surrender.
Introduced the concept of privy purses, which is the payment to be made for royal families for their agreement to merge with India. And Baroda and few other princely states from Rajasthan were the first ones to join the union. There were several other states that were adamant to not join India. Some of them thought this to be the best moment to acquire independent statehood, while there were others who wanted to become a part of Pakistan. Now we present the highlights how Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel managed to get the princely states to join Indian Union. Travancore was one of the first princely states to refuse to align with the Indian Union. The king wanted to create a Hindu kingdom as he was not a fan of Nehru's secularism. An assassination attempt was made on Diwan C.P. Ramaswamy Iyer that scared him so much that he immediately left the state. Soon, the king, with no one to guide, surrendered to India.
When the Nawab of Junagadh refused to integrate with India, and joined Pakistan, India cut off all fuel supplies, transportation links and sent the troops to the border. Also Patel instigated the people to revolt against their Maharaj. Totally cornered, Pakistan and Maharaj soon agreed for public voting and without firing a shot, Patel won.
The largest monarchy of Hyderabad refused to integrate with India, but due to military attack threat, they agreed to join Indian dominance. The state of Bhopal was ruled by the most troublesome prick. He was great-grandfather of Bollywood hero Saif Ali Khan. He wanted Bhopal to merge into Pakistan. He instigated many princes against India. The Nawab of Bhopal had built anti-India alliance, but Patel was smart enough to break this alliance and all his links. He had no into Pakistan. He instigated many princes against India. The Nawab of Bhopal had built anti-India alliance, but Patel was smart enough to break this alliance and all his links. He had no other choice but to join India dominant.
By the time Pakistan Navy had reached Lakshadweep Island from Karachi, but Indian Navy had already reached and hoisted the flag.
Jaisalmer ruler had an offer from Jinnah to join Pakistan, but the Prince of Jaisalmer finally refused, given the reason that it borders both India and Pakistan. There is no way it could have stayed independent. The king was persuaded to stay with Hindus of India.
Jodhpur was ruled by a young prince who had just taken over the state, and he was a thoroughly spoiled one and wanted to take Pakistani's offer for the sake of wine.
India.
Jodhpur was ruled by a young prince who had just taken over the state, and he was a thoroughly spoiled one and wanted to take Pakistani's offer for the sake of wine and women. However, it took just one personal meeting with Patel to scare the daylights out of this prince.
Pakistan sent an army of barbarians to Srinagar, but on the way they took wrong activities before they could capture the key airport of Srinagar. Thus, India had a lot of times to land its troops in Srinagar and drive them far enough and take over the state.